Jamie Borden back here at sticklibrary.com. We're going to pick up where we left off with the paradiddle shift. This time we're going to use a slightly different pattern with our right and left foot. Before we were just keeping time with our left foot in this fashion, quarter note being 1, 2, 3, 4. We were just keeping that pulse with our left foot, which is going to be a very integral part of some of our more complex rhythms that we come up with for the paradiddle. So everything we're doing has a purpose. Just trust that. This pattern that I want to use with our right and left foot is going to be 4 on the floor. So we're going to do the same rhythm we were doing with our left foot with our right foot. Only difference is now with our left foot, we're going to play 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. That's going to allow us to start thinking independently between our hands and our feet. It's one of the very first and smallest steps towards four-way independence. So taking this new rhythm that we want to do with our right and left foot, I want to start again at the top of the paradiddle shift, with it, which is just a standard paradiddle. We're going to start it instead of at 100 BPM because you've worked through the first half of this at 100 BPM to start. We're going to start at 110 and we're going to go a little bit faster. And we'll play them at length again so you can play along with me. And if you have, which you should have by now, a drum machine or a metronome, work through these things a lot. Work through them repetitively. It's really going to lead us into a very cool place. So stay with me on this. Let's start again with the standard paradiddle. And we're going to start it at 110 on the metronome. Okay, very good. Remember, play flat, play even, remember your stroke mechanics. Let's move on to the next tempo. I want to do this at 120. Same pattern with our feet. 4 on the floor, 2 and 4 with the hi-hat, paradiddle in an 8th note fashion, straight paradiddle. Awesome. Let's take it up to 130. Stay with me. Again, this is where it starts to get a little bit harder to play this if you're not staying relaxed. Okay, that's great. Let's move this up to 140. Perfect. Let's push this up a little bit. For those of you that are advancing, probably as you work through this, if you've worked on it on your own, you may be advancing a little quicker. So let's move it up to about 160 gets the quarter note, and see how relaxed you can be playing at that speed. Okay, very good. Let's move on to the next line in the paradiddle shift. This is going to be left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay? Standard paradiddle. Line 2, we're going to start with our left hand. Okay, line 2 at 110 BPM. Again, you're starting with your left hand. Left, right, right, left, right, left, left is the second line in the paradiddle shift. So let's do that again, and now we're going to do it at 120. Great. Same exercise. This time we're going to do it at 130. Remember, we're starting with our left hand. Perfect. Okay, let's push that up to 140. Same thing, second line in the paradiddle shift, starting with our left hand. Left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Let's move on to the third line in the paradiddle shift. Remember, in the third line, we start with the right hand, but we start with the double stroke. Okay, let's start that at 110. Perfect. Going up to 120. Third line in the shift, starting with the right hand with the double stroke. Great. Taking it up to 130. Third line in the shift, starting with the right hand. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's great. Let's move on to the fourth line. And remember, the fourth line in the paradiddle shift is kind of interesting in the fact that in the first, every bar of 4 notes looks like it's just alternating right and left strokes, which it is. The thing that makes it a paradiddle is it ties together because it starts with the same hand that it ends with. So it looks like right, left, but then the next one starts with left, right, right, left, right, left, right. So as we start to add accents to this one becomes very interesting to play over different rhythms. So let's give it a shot. 4 on the floor, 2 and 4 on the hi-hat, fourth line in the paradiddle shift. Great, let's take that up to 120. Fourth line in the paradiddle shift, starting with the right hand. Okay, up to 130, and that will be it for these 4 lines in the paradiddle shift with this rhythm. Okay, great. Just for fun, I'm going to set that up at about 160, and let's play that fourth line in the paradiddle shift at 160, just so you can get used to being very relaxed with it. So push as hard as you can. Remember all your elements. Stay relaxed, stay precise, stay smooth. I'm Jamie Borden with Stick Library, and I'll see you on the next lesson.